Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Texas going up against Tennessee. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll here and towing the slab, Jake Arrieta. What do we have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Trey Turner at the plate.
The designated hitter, Trey.
And out number one on the grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Walker Jenkins now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Just off the outside edge, and now it's even 1-1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's even up. Out number 2. Now it's Alex Bregman, and he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. 0-1.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Corrals it. 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Ian Kinsler. That one the other way. Puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. Buehler deals. Swings through that one.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
2 outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ring him up, says Daryl Parker. Top of the second. Here's Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Arrieta back to work.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Beltre. To first, Lindor retire.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Max Kepler at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
And there's a strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That missed by a lot. Yeah, that's ball 2. And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And misses inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And a 3-2. Lawler makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Josh Naylor.
Number 22, Josh Naylor.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Foul ball. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Salas collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Walker Buehler will go back to work. There's a strike.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Jump throw. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Todd Helton. Stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. That's worth the price of admission. It's 2-0. And now, Jordan Lawler. And a big swing and a miss.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Kepler pulls that one down, and there's one down. So now here's the DH, Nick Kurtz. Check swing went around. That's strike one.
1-1's the count.
Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And that
Ball
is
one.
downstairs. And that's
1 ball,
ball
2
one.
strikes, the count.
Jenkins pulls it down, and there's two gone. Two down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. There's the strike up high, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2 is the
Just
count.
not able to catch up to that velocity.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's off the inside corner, and the count 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next
Well, that's
offering
off the
misses, and the count's even at 2. Good job to fight that one off. Just misses with that one.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So, runner at second, 2 down. Salas now at the plate. Naylor. Here's the tag, and he's out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And we're back. And now here is Evan Carter. And a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swings and chases a low one there.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Stepping in, Zach Geloff. In the dirt. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. Man at second. That one inside. And now 2-0.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 2-1.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Now here is Ethan Salas. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. In the dirt, blocked. One out, and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. Oh, great grab on the dive. And very nicely done for the out. So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner now. He's 0 for 1. And the runner's coming home. Look out. And it hit him.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
Jenkins in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Suzuki getting the start in right. 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. That one the other way. Geloff fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So up next, Ian Kinsler. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And ball one. Hit on the ground to short. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Walker Jenkins will hit next. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Check swing. He went. That's strike one.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
In the air out to center. Geloff. Long run. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Back here at Citi Field. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins.
The center fielder, Walker Jenkins.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Inside, just missed.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Lawler sends it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one fouled off.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
There's the strike. On to first, and they get Bregman for the out. Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boog. A player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss there.
That was straight queso right there.
Ball 2. 2-1.
Suzuki under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Todd Helton. Base hit, so a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That's back. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. He'll touch them all. It's 4-0. Now at the plate, Nick Kurtz. And a swing and a miss. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There's a swing and a miss.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Buehler fires. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
And that one hit to first. Knocks it down. The throw is late, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the
runner on the go. Cut on and lifted in the air. Kepler puts it away. Now a long throw to first. Tries to get back and save. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Buehler turns, kicks, fires. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now batting Max Kepler. Crochet back to work. Just missed.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And he deals. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now it's Josh Naylor. 0 for 1 so far.
Nope. Foul ball.
The right fielder, number 32.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Carter swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. On the ground and foul ball. Naylor leads off first with one away. Lawler off balance feed. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Zach Geloff getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. To first, and they've got him picked off. Now they've got him in a rundown. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
You know, this group of hitters digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
And that gets down for a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins, 1 for 2. They say you win.
0-1's the count. Ball, that's in.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Adrian Beltre. That's a little bit low. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And a good eye there.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. On to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. And now Zach Geloff. Swings through that one for strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Comebacker to the mound. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Ethan Salas.
Ethan Salas.
One out, base is empty. Swings through that.
0-2 is the count.
And that'll fall for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He kind of muscled that one out there, didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
Here's Turner now.